On a crisp dawn, Ulf surveys the mist-shrouded plains of Fýrisvellir, envisioning his homeland united and strong. Ingrid sharpens her axe beside the campfire, rallying shield maidens with fierce words of courage for the coming conflict. Bjorn the Elder convenes a council beneath the arms of a sacred ash tree, consulting ancient rune stones for guidance. Eric the Scout slips through the forest, tracking enemy movements and noting their hidden positions along the riverbank. Ulf gathers his captains, laying out a battle plan that blends wisdom and ferocity, his blue eyes afire with determination. Ingrid and her shield maidens practice shield formations under the morning sun, their steps disciplined and precise. Bjorn the Elder sends word to neighboring clans, urging unity for the imminent battle that will shape Sweden's fate. Eric returns breathless to camp, reporting the enemy's numbers and fortifications to an anxious war council. Ulf meditates silently, drawing strength from childhood memories of the land and the ancestors who shaped him. Ingrid visits a famed blacksmith to bless and sharpen her weapons before the coming siege. Bjorn the Elder reflects on battles past, sharing grim but inspiring tales with young warriors over Mead. Eric readies his bow, teaching eager children the art of swift movement and silent observation. Ulf and Ingrid confer by the river, balancing tactical pragmatism and heartfelt hope for a better future. Bjorn prays to the gods beneath a towering altar of piled stones, invoking Tyr's justice on the eve of battle. Eric uncovers an enemy ambush in the underbrush, risking his life to escape and warn his comrades. Ulf tests his sword's balance, contemplating the weight of leadership and the lives resting on his decisions. Ingrid organizes rations and supplies, ensuring the warriors have what they need to withstand a long siege. Bjorn imparts his knowledge of enemy weaknesses, drawing strategies from decades of conflict and survival. Eric crosses the river on a hidden log, watching for enemy scouts and leaving misleading tracks behind. Ulf pledges loyalty to Bjorn, promising to protect the clan and uphold ancestral honor. Ingrid teaches apprentice warriors the value of self-discipline and the bonds of shield sisters. Bjorn secretly negotiates with a rival chief by lantern light, seeking allies to outmaneuver the enemy's strength. Eric witnesses enemy reinforcements arriving, realizing the threat is greater than all anticipated. Ulf quiets frightened recruits, sharing a story of ancestral valor to kindle courage in their hearts. Ingrid receives a talisman from a village elder, a blessing for victory and protection in the fray. Bjorn tasks messengers with seeking omens from distant seers, desperate for cosmic assurance. Eric narrowly avoids a patrolling enemy, hiding beneath a felled pine and clutching his lucky stone. Ulf consults with Ingrid and Bjorn, weighing his doubts against their counsel and the clan's hopes. Ingrid leads a midnight prayer to Freya, uniting women warriors in hope and defiance. Bjorn listens to wolves howling on the plain, reading their voices as omens of change. Eric discovers an abandoned camp, searching for clues in cold ashes and scattered belongings. Ulf tests the loyalty of the outer sentries, revealing treachery among the newer recruits. Ingrid prepares for battle, painting her face with striking blue lines and donning her fiercest armor. Bjorn consults old family scrolls, seeking forgotten strategies that once saved their people. Eric signals to the main camp with a falcon, using coated feathers to relay vital information. Ulf convenes a war council at dawn, laying out his bold plans for ambush and defense as the mist clings to the Fýrisvellir. Captains listen intently, their faces tense but inspired. Ingrid inspects the Shield Maiden's formation, correcting stances with a practiced eye. Her talisman glints as she instructs them in defensive maneuvers. Bjorn the Elder communes with the old gods, casting runestones by a riverside. The chieftain seeks signs in the pattern of runes and movement of birds overhead. Eric returns breathless from a daring night patrol, reporting enemy movement in the distant woods. He unfurls a crude map, tracing new routes with his finger. Ulf addresses his captains at sunrise, reminding them of their ancestors' bravery and the cause for unity. His stirring words forge resolve and camaraderie among the warriors. Ingrid presents amulets to her shield maidens, each bearing carved wolf motifs. The women grasp them for luck, forming a close-knit line of defense. Bjorn interprets runestones by the riverside, declaring an omen of resilience. Tribesfolk gather, whispering hopes for victory as he invokes ancient blessings.